You know, your mind does something a little strange during quiet moments. Not during chaos, not during emergencies, but during calm. Everything is peaceful. Nothing urgent is happening. The room is quiet. And yet, inside your mind, something slowly begins moving. At first, it is just a small thought, nothing serious. But then another thought appears, and before you even notice it, your mind starts preparing for problems that have not even happened yet. You start imagining conversations, replaying situations. Sometimes you even rehearse explanations in your head as if your mind is quietly preparing for something. You begin predicting what might go wrong, what someone might say, what you might say back, and now your mind is running possibilities. And sometimes you pause and wonder something. Why does my mind do this? Why does it search for problems even when life seems calm? Why does peace slowly turn into planning? Why does silence suddenly turn into thinking? At first glance, it feels like overthinking, like your mind simply refuses to relax. And people might say something like, "You worry too much." They see the surface, but they do not see what is really happening inside your mind. But here is the interesting part. Your mind is not actually trying to make life harder. It is not trying to fill your life with worry. It is trying to protect you. Now think about this for a moment. For most of human history, survival depended on one ability, the ability to notice danger early, even before it arrived, before the storm, before the mistake, before the unexpected problem. So the human brain developed a habit, a very powerful one. It scans the future, quietly, constantly. You see, your mind keeps asking silent questions. What could go wrong? And sometimes another question appears. What should I prepare for? Your mind starts mapping possibilities, not because disaster is certain, but because preparation once meant survival. Imagine your mind like a radar, slowly turning, scanning the horizon, looking for patterns, looking for signals, searching for anything that might become a problem. Most of the time, you do not even notice this radar. It runs quietly in the background, but during calm moments, when everything becomes quiet, you suddenly start hearing it. The radar becomes louder, and your thoughts begin simulating possibilities. You are sitting quietly, but inside your mind, scenarios are unfolding. Your brain runs little simulations, conversations, decisions, possible outcomes. You imagine saying the wrong thing. You imagine being misunderstood. You imagine problems that might appear tomorrow. But once you understand this pattern, something important changes. Because suddenly the story becomes clearer. Your mind is not predicting the future. It is trying to reduce uncertainty. And uncertainty is something the brain does not like very much. So the brain prepares. It builds mental maps of possible storms, even when the sky still looks clear. But your mind is not broken. It is just protective. That radar was never the problem. In fact, it helped your ancestors survive. The real skill today is something different. Learning when the sky is actually clear and allowing the radar to rest. Because sometimes the safest place to be is simply here, right now, in this quiet moment where nothing is wrong.